Assalamualaikum and hello boys and girls. Welcome back to Miss Sakina's English class. I hope that everyone is doing well today. Remember to get ready with your textbook, exercise book and also your pencils. Today we are going to continue Unit 8. Where were you yesterday? And our skill today will be writing. Are you ready to learn? You are? Very good. Let's start. Alright, boys and girls, now I will show you a few pictures before we start our lesson today. I will show you a few pictures and you have to guess the word. Are you ready? Very good. Now, let's see the first picture. Ting! Can you guess the word? We learned it yesterday. What's that? It is funny. That's right. Now let's look at the next picture. Ping! Can you guess the word? It is scary. That's right. Let's look at the third picture. Ting! Can you guess the word? What's that? Boring. Very good. Now let's look at the last picture. Ting! I know you know this one. That's right, delicious. Very good. So the first one is funny. The second one is scary. The third one is boring. And the last one is delicious. We learned it yesterday. Very good, boys and girls. Alright, so do you remember that we learned yesterday? You do? Very good. Now yesterday we read about Anna, Greg, Emma and Anna's dad who went to the cinema to watch a film, right? Yes. And then they went home and met Anna's mom. And Anna's mom asked them about the film. Was the film good? She said. And Greg said, yes, it was really funny. But Emma said, no, it wasn't. It was scary. And Anna's dad said, it was boring. Do you remember what Anna said? That's right, Anna said about the popcorn. What did she say about the popcorn? That's right, she said it was delicious, right? That's delicious, she said. Because she was hungry. Very good. Very good that you remember about this story because today we are going to do a few questions based on the story, right? Okay. Ding ding! Are you ready for the next activity? You do? Very good. And the next activity is called Look and Write. Look and write. Now let's see. Okay, so this is worksheet A. I already gave you worksheet A on Telegram. Now if you have a printer, you can print it out. Okay, but if you do not have a printer, you can always only copy the instructions and write the answers in your exercise book. Okay, good. Now what you have to do, for the worksheet is you have to read activity 1 first. What is activity 1? Now, activity 1 is the story just now. The story about Anna's dad, Greg, Anna, and Emma who went to the cinema. Okay? You've read that, right? You've read that. Already read that. Okay, good. Now, after you read that, you can read it again. And then you can answer this worksheet. Okay? So, look at activity 1 and write. The first question, Anna said, the popcorn was... What is it? So, you have to write the answer here. The second one, Anna's dad said, the film was... You have to write the answer here. The third one, Greg said, the film was... Answer here. And the last one, Emma said, the film was... And you have to fill in the answer here. Got it? If you have any questions, you can always ask me in Telegram, okay? Very good, boys and girls. Now, are you ready for the next activity? You do? Very good. Now let's look at the next activity. The next activity is called I think. I think. Are you ready? Brilliant. Let's go. Wow, what do we have here? Now let's read the instruction. Write a sentence that starts with I think for each column. Write a sentence that starts with I think for each column. Now, how many columns do you have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 columns in one table, right? That's right. Very good. Now, what you have to do is, you have to write a sentence that starts with I think for every column, right? It means that you have 4 sentences because you have 4 columns, right? Okay, good. Now, let's look at the first column. So, the first column is the scary column. So, you have to write something that is scary. You have to write about something that is scary. For example, I think the monster was scary. I think the monster was scary. Got it? Good. Now let's look at the second column. What is it? Funny. That's right. So you have to write something that is funny. Very good. You have to write about something that is funny. For example, I think the clown was funny. I think the clown was funny. So if you thought about something else that is funny, so you can change the word clown here into something else. Right? Okay, good. Let's look at the third column. Boring. For example, I think the movie was boring. I think the movie was boring. So maybe you can think of something else that is boring. So you can write here, I think blah 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 was boring. Okay? You can choose anything that you like. Okay? Alright. The next one, the last column, we have the delicious column. Okay? Delicious. So you have to write about something that is delicious. Okay, so this is the example sentence. I think the nasi lemak was delicious. I think the nasi lemak was delicious. Do you think nasi lemak is delicious? Yes, I love nasi lemak. So I wrote here, I think nasi lemak was delicious. So if you think something else is delicious, you can write something else here. Okay, got it? Understand? Alright, good. Now if you have any questions, you can always ask me on Telegram, right? Alright. This is the worksheet B, I gave you on Telegram. And just the same as worksheet A, if you have a printer, you can print it out and do it on the paper that you print. But if you do not have a printer, you can always only copy the instructions and write the answers in your exercise book. Right? Understood? Very good. Remember what we learned yesterday while reading? Remember to throw our food wrappers into the rubbish bin after we watch any movie in the cinema. Right? Remember to keep the cinema clean. Alright, boys and girls. Now, I think that's all for today, everyone. Thank you for listening. Remember, if you have any questions, you can always ask me on Telegram. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video.